and welcome to your Wednesday footy feed. Essendon has flown out for Perth in the shadow of yet more drama surrounding the supplement scandal. Matt Thompson is at Melbourne Airport, and Matt, this is taking the focus off another big game.
Yeah, that's right, Jackie. This is a huge match. Thursday night football against West Coast in Perth. Now, Jobe Watson joined his teammates on the flight out a little earlier. Before that, the Bombers trained at Windy Hill, and that's where James Hird fronted the cameras. He has addressed the playing group as well in the fallout from Jobe's comments. He's declared that Jobe is indeed, though, his own man, but has admitted he was surprised by what the skipper said on Fox Footy on Monday night. Now, he's backed the skipper to keep his Brownlow, and importantly, he's also backed the club's long-serving doctor, Bruce Reid.
Dr. Bruce Reid is one of the greatest people you ever meet, and I have the utmost faith in him. He is another man. If you put Jobe Watson, you put integrity up on the table, and you put Jobe Watson and Bruce Reid right up there together. Fantastic people.
Were you surprised?
A little bit, yeah.
Were you disappointed?
No, I'm never disappointed in Jobe Watson.
Now, Matt Finnis from the Players Association has also weighed in on this today. He says it's too early to talk about penalties for anyone involved in all of this.
And certainly any calls or commentary around players being stood down or having awards being stripped of them are at the very best premature, but I think they're also very unfair.
Now, the Bombers' opponents, of course, tomorrow night, the West Coast Eagles, they'll be without veteran Andrew Embley, who has today spoken about his regret following his one-match suspension.
Very apologetic towards Ben Stratton and also just to footy supporters in general, because what happened on Friday is out of character for me. It's not what I'm about, and it's not what people want to see when they go to the football as well.
So that's the word from the Eagles camp, and as far as the Bombers are concerned, well, they are trying to focus on footy as well, with the Asada investigation continuing. Everyone's hoping, Jackie, that it's wrapped up at least sometime before the finals.
Thanks for that, Matt. Collingwood midfielder Dane Beams has had a breakthrough in his recovery from a quad injury, according to coach Nathan Buckley. Dale Thomas was an interested onlooker today, and the Pies' injury list is beginning to shrink, with Beams not far off a football return.
He won't play this week, but if he gets through the next week of training, he should play in the VFL the following week. And Tyson Goldsack in a very similar boat. We thought he was probably another couple of weeks away, but the way he trained out there today was really positive.
Travis Cloke has recovered from finger surgery. Luke Ball is over his calf issue, both expected to play in the Pies' clash against Port on Saturday. The Power have a little extra spring in their step after their big win over the Swans, as will former coach Mark Williams after hearing Dom Cassisi has backed him in for the Melbourne coaching job.
You can't question his passion for the game, everyone knows that, and he's a great teacher of the game. Look, I'm not in a position to determine who Melbourne should go for, but Choco's definitely got the qualities, and Melbourne will make the right call.
Travis Boak trained with a glove protecting his fractured finger and is a shock chance to take on the Pies, as is Jackson Trengove, who has recovered from a foot injury. The Swans are still reeling from their shock loss to Port. Now they're looking to make amends against the Blues on Friday night at the SCG.
The short week for a bit of retribution is pretty good. You just get on with it, and the week's pretty condensed, so there's not much time to sort of dwell. But I think after a loss like that, you just got to make sure you learn from it and come out and do something about it.
The reigning premiers are facing a bit of an injury crisis, though. 8 premiership players are unavailable this week. Western Bulldogs coach Brendan McCartney has echoed Michael Voss's concerns about Melbourne potentially receiving a priority pick, saying his club has felt the pinch too.
It has been a difficult journey at times, not impossible, but a difficult journey the last 24 months for teams that have been rebuilding a fair bit of their team, and we're one of those clubs through 2 years where some outstanding young talent has gone to 2 clubs.
The Dogs look set to name Tory Dixon for Saturday night's clash with Melbourne. Mitch Wallace is in the mix, while Brett Goods is unlikely to play. And that's your footy feed for this Wednesday. Don't forget to follow us on Twitter and Facebook. I'm Jackie Reid. See you soon.